Hi, Carmelina. It's from Mexico. How was your experience for your team, for you, to this match against Angel City?
Yeah, it was a special moment. I mean, it was unique to come to here to LA and to play such a fantastic team and a wonderful club. So a lot of excitement around this fixture. We prepared for this match like we would a league match, and we took it very seriously. And I think the players got exposed to another style of play and another league and another level. So I think that was fantastic. It's only going to serve us moving forward.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Fue una gran experiencia para el equipo poder venir aquí, tener este tipo de partidos siempre va a ayudar a beneficiar al crecimiento, de estar jugando con un equipo que tiene un estilo diferente de juego. Sin duda fue una experiencia muy enriquecedora y que nos va a dejar muchas enseñanzas.
Hi, how important is this partnership, you think, going forward? And also, what did you think about the atmosphere tonight?
Yeah, the partnership is, I completely agree with Fria in the sense that in the absence of a true Champions League here in CONCACAF, these kind of independent partnerships will take this game to another level for us. And I think it will inspire other leagues as well to get moving. I think when you start to see the game growing and connecting in these ways, I think people want to be part of this. So it's unique. I think these two clubs make a lot of sense with the communities that they're servicing and that they're working with. And I think there's something about more teams doing this. I love that Mexico is taking the next step and being a leader in this space with the NWSL. I think it's awesome. The atmosphere. I'll let you translate that first because that's a challenge.
Sí,
We'll do that first.
Que está de acuerdo con Freya que este es un partido que podría ser perfectamente de una CONCACAF Champions, que son unos equipos que se identifican muy bien con su comunidad, que obviamente se ve el nivel de ambos conjuntos, se ve el nivel que estamos manejando y que la verdad, obviamente poder liderar a Estados Unidos y México este tipo de partidos es muy importante.
With regards to the atmosphere, I mean, at the beginning of the game, it felt almost like a concert, like it's a good time to people. And I think they do, this club does a great job to entertain, and people want to come back and experience this belonging almost. I think that's special. The incomparables are very similar. So the atmospheres are comparable in that way, and I think we'll do a great job as well when we host Angel City next year. But yeah, I felt that it was a great vibe, and I think the players really enjoyed it as well, which is the most important part.
Que al principio del partido parecía un concierto, que obviamente estaba muy emocionante cómo estaba la gente metida en el partido, que se puede comparar cómo se vivió un partido en el Volcán con la comunidad de Tigres Femenil y que definitivamente fue una buena vibra, un buen ambiente que se tuvo hoy en el partido. ¿Hay alguna pregunta más?
Yo, no.
First here and then we'll go there.
Carmelina.
Yeah.
Randy from Hard Day Magazine. As a former NWSL player, just kind of reflect in those early days when the league was, right? So, but to see what Angel City has done in San Diego and to play here with Tigres, can you just kind of reflect how the league has matured since your playing days?
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I was part of those initial days in 2013 and 14. I went bounced around to a few clubs, but all to say, I mean, the league has professionalized in a way in terms of the conditions for the players, the basic standards. Those are so important to produce a better product on the pitch, and you're seeing that now. Angel City is a unique, completely different. It's a global phenomenon in the way that they've come together and created this club and this institution. I think there's a lot to be learned from how they've gone about it on and off the pitch, especially off the pitch. I mean, the way that they've generated the interest around this team and cross-sectionality of a ton of different disciplines. And I think it's really cool. I'll stop there and then I'll keep going.
Sí, que en un principio la NWSL que ya estuvo en varios equipos y que obviamente es una liga que se ha ido estando desarrollando, que la NWSL ha hecho bien su trabajo, se ha convertido en un equipo global que obviamente está generando mucho interés con los aficionados locales y que sin duda pues ver que están haciendo las cosas bien y que la liga está creciendo, se está convirtiendo en más profesional dentro y fuera de la cancha.
And I love the expansions. I think that's creating such an intrigue around the league, and I think it's only going to continue to get better and attract the world's best players. You're starting to see a bit of attraction of players down to Mexico as well, which is very interesting. It's a different opportunity, and I'm glad to be amongst it because I know it's going to start to attract players as well down in Mexico.
Obviamente las expansiones ayudan porque se está convirtiendo en una liga atractiva para la gente venir aquí, pero que también en México se está convirtiendo en una liga atractiva que muchas jugadoras están empezando a ver por ahí, por supuesto, empezando a llevar a nuestro fútbol.
Una pregunta más.
Sí, gracias, coach.
Wait,
Acá,
one more.
acá, in the bottom. Omar Cerón, de TNT Sports, México. I have a question about Stephanie Mayor,
Okay.
specifically. Because we saw Stephanie center forward in national team. Why you put it in the midfielder? Like, I know Nancy Antonio, Lina Mercado, and Stephanie Mayor. We saw in the bottom, we need a Stephanie Mayor forward. I know, I have a doubt.
Thank you for your question. So I just spoke to Fanny about this to her. She is, if I were to draw up, if I'm playing a 4-3-3, which I am,
Yes.
and I were to draw up a number 10 in that system, it's Fanny. She assists the ball, she's scoring 5 goals in the league. She's contributing not only on the end of the ball, but she's a creator. She's one of the best skill sets I've seen in a midfielder in CONCACAF. So for me, because of the way I love to play, she is a perfect fit. There's the ability in our system to rotate as well, which we're going to start to see a little bit more. She could easily rotate into the front three at any certain periods of the match. So there's no rigidity around it. But for what she's producing for us, not only getting on the end of balls, but her passing ability and her vision and awareness, I think she's underutilized if she's just receiving.
Hi,
Yeah.
this is.
Oh.
Hi, this is Ethan Depper from Kidscoop Media, and I noticed the exchange of scarves in the photo with both teams at the beginning of the match.
Yeah.
What was that signifying, and was that like a friendship that will go forward with the clubs?
Definitely. Yeah, football friendship for sure. I think that's what it represented. I think this is the beginning of a wonderful partnership that will continue to evolve. And I think this is just celebrating the spirit of women's football, how it's growing, how 2 clubs are pushing boundaries, how 2 clubs are first movers in their respective countries. So I think it was symbolic in a lot of ways, and I think this is a sign of more to come.
Que es una gran amistad, obviamente, entre los dos clubes, que eso demuestra la importancia de esta alianza, el crecimiento, y que vamos a seguir viendo ese crecimiento en Monterrey cuando vaya a jugar a Angel City, y que hay que seguir capitalizando en esa amistad.
Okay, well, have a good evening. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank